Good morning, interwebs. It's 10:51 and I almost missed the action shot. But then the kids pointed out to me, you should really vlog this, Mom. Steve is moving our fridge. Today he put in all the outlets. He went and bought them at the store and we got dark outlets. So that way, like especially the ones up there, they just won't show very much because we're gonna have dark switch plates. And yes, I know, this switch is white. Some of them are white, some of them are black. I almost missed your action shot. Because I know totally what you want is for me to film the frustration of moving a fridge.
There's no frustration. I'm just going slow so that I don't...
So that there is no frustration? And you're not pulling on the handle. The big convenient handle that you're not supposed to pull on. So we're cleaning things between the old kitchen, living room, new kitchen, all the rooms that we can't think of names for anymore. And we looked and we had some garlic that's waiting in this bucket to get planted again. And apparently it has gone through the seasons enough in our kitchen that Steve is making a really loud ruckus and our garlic is sprouting. It's like 1:25 and it's time for some dry run fitting of where things are gonna go. The cabinet is not actually going to end up under the butcher block. The butcher block is going to be what appears to be floating, but it will be braced along the wall and then along the cabinets on the other side. But that is the sink cabinet underneath it that we are just using so that Steve can get everything where he wants it. Oh, and then are you showing me how the chair works? Oh, I'm testing. Okay.
Go sit at your new table.
And look, there's even dirty laundry on the chairs. This is... Ooh! Yay! That's gonna be so good! My little lamp. Oh, I like the lamp that high too. Yay. We'll see. Yeah. We might have to come this way with the lamp. We'll have to look. Good deal. It's 4:30. Work is done for the day. Steve's all showered and PJ'd up. And now he's making us cocktails. What are we having tonight, Steve?
Oopsie.
Oopsies. We're having oopsies. Now we'll be having the Kramers, which I spoke of in my Walmart haul. We take this cranberry twist, or cranberry flavored mist twist, which, is that just Sierra Mist with a new name?
I think it's Sierra Mist with cranberry.
Well, no, I just mean they now call it Mist Twist on like
yes,
the
I
fountains.
think it is.
Did they just rename it because people didn't like Sierra Mist because they realized?
I assume that's it. We don't live in the Sierras.
Well, no, like when they named it Sierra Mist, I think it was supposed to be like a replacement for Mountain Dew.
No, it was supposed to be like the competitor to like Sprite.
Well, I know, but I meant the name.
Oh.
Like Sierra Mist reminded me of Mountain Dew. Sierra Mist. Mountain Dew. I don't know. But you mix that. A little vodka, and then pour it, I don't know, with a flourish. Was there a reason for the flourish?
So that it didn't spill.
Oh. Alrighty. Do you hear the giant rats in our ceiling? Oh, I mean our children upstairs who are just about to get up from their nap. That is them. I assume... Well... It sounds like they're throwing their bodies on the floor, and I imagine the reality is not far from that. All in fun, till somebody starts crying. But hey, do you notice none of our light fixtures are shaking despite all of the activity above us? That's a good thing. And yeah, the fridge is fully in its little corner now.
The electricity for the fridge is not there,
yeah,
so it's on an extension cord. Yeah. But this is its permanent home.
And here's where the table goes, and Steve and I tested it out, and it works good. And its wall cleat is getting set up. This cabinet is not going to be here permanently. It's just there for like lining up things purposes. But this cabinet is in where its permanent home is going to be. It just needs to have its top put on. So, you know, more work ahead of us, but a lot of work behind us. And you're not wearing your glasses.
No, I'm not. I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. So if you're looking for more fun in your life, I totally recommend putting a piano in the middle of your kitchen. Because it makes for good times. Please ignore the mess that is my kitchen. But you can... Oh!
We'll stop there for international rights.
I like that you respect my copyright restrictions. But yeah, ignore the mess of my kitchen. But now you can, because you can just listen to the piano. It's so pleasant. But this is what the kitchen looks like after all of our this is what the old kitchen, new living room looks like today. Steve was playing me the Top Gun theme, because that's something random he knows. Here's what's left of the squash that we have not yet canned for the year. I showed you the garlic earlier, and most of the squash made it. Only, what, you said like three had gone bad, so not too shabby considering how far away we are. Sorry, Jezebel, I didn't mean to interrupt your litter box time. Oops, didn't know she was in here. This is our utility room, newly rearranged for the time being.
Void of a refrigerator.
That's our stand-up freezer, but we put our chest freezer back in here where the stand-up fridge used to be. And I also brought in this shelf unit for the time being, but oh my goodness, it's so much more open and pleasant. And now I'm cooking some rice so that we can have the rest of those pork spare ribs, and they're going to be delicious. And we are going to thoroughly enjoy them, and I don't know what else we're going to enjoy with them. Green beans, I think we decided. As we were discussing what else was going to go into the pantry and the sizing of the pantry shelves. Are you like, there's green beans in that mess? There are. I told Steve the other day, I've been letting our pantry go to be a mess with purpose. And that purpose is not sheer laziness. That purpose...
So that's a happy side effect.
It is part of it. But the reason I did it with a purpose, because I knew we were moving into the new kitchen, and I know myself. And I like to be in a rut. Some call it a habit. But I like things in a certain place once I've decided that's their place. And I knew we were moving to the new kitchen. I knew it was going to stress me out, even though it was what I ultimately want. So I have let this kitchen become a weird mismatch of things. That way my brain quits thinking like, oh, you keep this particular item right here, and I'm going to start keeping it in there. So I moved things around a bit and have just kind of mishmashed, so that way when they move in there, I can pick a new home, reorient my brain, and not be so stressed out about it. I'm hoping this works. It is a weird Kendra type theory, but I think it might be a good one. And if it works, I will let you know, because if you need to move things around, maybe it will work for you. Chaos to like a plan. That's kind of where we're at right now. Are you laughing at me?
No, I wouldn't dare.
Why are you laughing at me?
I like how you claim that it's chaos to a plan. It's chaos to different chaos.
Perhaps different chaos is the plan. Ever thought of that
Perhaps.
one? So it's like, I don't know, 11, 12 or something like that. And I'm headed to bed. See, this is what happens when Steve has days off. It throws my whole schedule off. Anyways, see, this is what happens when Steve has days off. He goes to bed early with the kids and throws my whole schedule off. He just forces me to have fun. Things like watching the Mighty Ducks with dinner tonight and all that. So anyways, I'm headed to bed. And I ordered some fiber tonight. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. But I'll show it to you when it gets here. And I will talk to you all in the morning. Oh, by the way, I am skipping yoga tonight. I will do it tomorrow and just bump everything ahead a day because it's 31 days. It didn't say 31 days in a row. And that's how it's going to work for me. So I will talk to you all in the morning. Nighty night.